Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Spire. We're moving on to Ascension 11 as the Watcher. Let's see what we get up to from Niao here. So, I don't know if this reward has come up before and I didn't notice it, but I was just looking over the most recent patch notes, which, you know, since there's a long backlog, I'm sure this is the patch notes from like a month ago or something. But until pretty recently, these said get a random colorless card, and they changed it to get a rare, like, to choose a colorless card. And that seems way better. Like, I don't think I ever took choose a colorless card. It's just so bad. Now, though, like, I never took gain a random one. Like, why would you ever want a random colorless card? But choosing one seems, like, fine. I don't like any of these, to be clear. I don't love colorless cards that much. I don't care that much about max HP. Maybe I should... Ugh, I hate giving up the miracles, though. Like, they really enable powerful, eruption turns. I think I'll just choose a rare colorless card. Like, there's some good ones, right? I was actually thinking of Hand of Greed. I don't know that it's so great, but... like, early? This is a big damage spike? Like, it's... I think of this as, like, a bad card that, like, gives you some gold, but actually the damage is fine. For a 2-cost card, it's actually pretty good. And early on, when our best attack is Strike, this is way better, plus we get gold. So, okay. I guess. Might be the first time I've ever voluntarily added that card to my deck. The best you can do is 2 fires, huh? You don't often see 5 wide, and it's just like this whole thing is 5 wide. There's 6 here. Amazing. What about shops? Like, we should maybe aim for a late shop, like this one. But to get that, you really have to take a pretty crummy path. So forget shops, maybe. What about elites? Ugh! What a dreadful setup. Okay, alright, there is a path with 2 elites and 2 fires. It's hard to find, but it is there. We have to go through this section and then cut over to here. Which is very constraining, but, you know, whatever. We'll start here. We won't go shopping now. We'll go shopping in the next act, I guess. Hopefully with a lot of money, right? Pretty good chances that I draw, like, Hand of Greed next turn. Is that what it's called? Yeah. And if not, I probably have enough blocks that I'll be fine, so I don't mind ending in Wrath here. I'm, in fact, thrilled to do so. Yeah. Give me that cash! 20 gold, 10 gold, nice. The boss was Hexaghost, right? I'm not in love with any of these. I guess I'll take Tranquility. I don't know. Indignation's fine. It's a way to enter Wrath, and when you're in Wrath, applying Vulnerable is pretty cool, so sure. It's not an amazing take, but I think I like it better than the other thing. Oh, what a great fight for Hand of Greed, right? Skip all their extra block. We have to take some damage, which is kind of a bummer. I'm just not sure, like, should I spend a miracle on this? I think so. I attack this one, hoping that Hand of Greed will kill this guy, and that makes him, like, sort of easier to finish, although, looking at it, like, 7 is still kind of an issue. Why do I have so much health? Am I not? I mean, I am on Ascension 11. How did I gain health? Start each run damaged. I lost my max HP. The same thing that happened last time I asked this question. I really now regret having played the Miracle, because if I hadn't, I'd have it this turn, or last turn, which would have been enough to kill this guy without triggering it. So killing his buff didn't actually matter. Oh, fewer potion slots. Look at that. What do I already have that seems relevant? Like, okay, Swivel. I like Hand of Greed is kind of good with that. Sure. I think we want to go this way, right? Yeah, more events. Huh. Let's remove something, and I suppose a defend is fine. I mean, a strike is also fine, but against Hexaghost, I'd rather prioritize getting, having more attacks. So we just swivel into a free strike and defend. Yeah. The Miracle gets us Hand of Greed. I like block potions. Oh, but both of these are pretty great against Hexaghost. Is it really worth, like, spending no potions and carrying them both to the Hexaghost fight? I don't know. Crescendo is something. Bowling Bash is... okay, it'll help, yeah. Like, in case I run into the Sentinels or something, I'll take Bowling Bash, it's fine. Do I really want to leave the block potion on the floor? I hate this less potion slot. I think Liquid Bronze will be enough against Hexaghost, so I could consider taking a block potion, but the weak potion is fine against, say, like, Gremlin Knob or something. So, I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. An upgrade, huh? What does this upgrade to? Just more gold and a bit more damage? Yeah. But, like, the tongs? Oh god, what a terrible curse. And I'm not getting to any shops anytime soon, so I'm going to be stuck with it for a while. Yeah, I'll just upgrade Eruption. And I think Hand of Greed, right? Sure. It's kind of like the best card in my deck. I paid a lot for it. The 7-8 max HP, not so much, but like giving up my option of whatever other Niao's Lament thing, right? Anyway, here we go. Boss time. Alright, I'm glad I took Bowling Bash. This is 50 damage? That's insane. Pretty good, right? You guys are impressed, yeah? You should be. I could Miracle a strike. But I think I should have enough attacks next turn to do what I want to do. And I might need the Miracle to, like, also get out of Wrath or something. Alright, Bowling Bash is 28 damage. And we can swivel it. And then Miracle of Vigilance, I think. The thing is, though, that I can't kill him with just Bowling Bash, right? And so Swivel, like, okay. I have 4 energy with the Miracle, right? I could Swivel, play Bowling Bash for free, Vigilance. And that's something. And in that line, like, Vigilance is gaining me 8 block. But the strike gains me 10 block because it kills this guy. So it's actually better to not swivel. because I can't afford to play it and both attacks and the vigilance. And the attacks are actually worth more than the swivel. Alright, that fight went, like, pretty... Well, it's not over, but so far it's gone pretty great. Oh, am I gonna get Hand of Greed again? It doesn't exhaust. For some reason I assumed it would exhaust. I don't think it's so amazing that it should exhaust. Yeah, 7 damage and then 25 more is 1 short, so that's pretty lame. But that's clearly my best play. Alright, we took 10 more damage. That's what I get for talking about how great the fight went last turn. Meat on the bone. Okay. Good reason to go elite hunting. Anti-Smith. Sash Whip. I love it. Yep. $9, 21, plus 50 more. Lethal. That's that's pretty good. Empty Fist is fine. Actually, we could go... The point of this path was to get 2 fires and 2 elites. And we can get that over this way, but we can also get it this way. I think they're both pretty equivalent. But I just hadn't noticed before that there were 2 choices. They both have 1 event. They both have the elite before the fire. I don't think it matters much. No, I love removing cards. And I'll have a lot of gold, probably. Seems like we should Eruption this guy and then Hand of Greed here. We could Swivel for free, but like it doesn't really matter because this guy's dead. I mean, I guess let's do it. Not thrilled about, you know, still being in Wrath here, but it's only 2 damage. There's some chance we can wait it out till the next Hand of Greed, by the way. He's attacking for what, 10? So we like Vigilance, Empty Fist, Strike, Defend. Hey, we got there. That's so much gold. I like Tantrum. I already have Indignation. But I just picked up Empty Fist. Like, it seems fine. Alright, Gremlin Knob. So weakening him could be a thing that we want to do. Wouldn't mind having Tranquility right now. So here's the thing. Do I want to be in Wrath now? And then I could, like, deal 14 extra damage for a total of 28 and not be in Wrath next turn. Or would I rather deal 14 less damage and be in Wrath next turn? Because, like, if we draw a Hand of Greed and, like, I don't know, how much damage would we have to have done? We'd have done 14, so he'd be at 71. Hand of Greed plus any 2 attacks is lethal next turn with in Wrath mode, but if we don't draw that, then we get absolutely murdered. Because I don't have any way out of... Yeah, okay. I think that's just too risky. I'll just cash in for a little damage now instead of hoping for a bunch of damage next turn. Because it's just so risky. I mean, I could enter Vigilance. And do even less damage this turn, and that might, like, give me some useful power next turn when I hopefully Tantrum or something. Or even just Empty Fist. Oh, I do have an... No, I don't have an Empty Fist left to draw. This is what I might draw, right? So it's pretty unlikely that entering... Well... I might well be able to gain some energy next turn if I enter Vigilance now, but I don't think I'm likely to gain lethal by doing so, and I don't want to end in Calm, or Wrath, so I think I'll just take a little extra damage this turn. That is to say, I will accept dealing extra damage to him. Not that I will suffer extra damage. Alright, this is a bit sad. Defend, strike, strike, and then next turn, hope to Eruption, Hand of Greed. I don't know if I said defend, strike, strike. I meant defend, defend, strike, of course. Nah. Alright, we did get it. So, down he goes. Meat on the bone. Eh. I think getting hit for 10 healed us for 12, so that was actually fine. I like Flow State, but I feel like it's... I might be wrong in general to like it. You need a lot of stance switchers, stance enablers, and right now I don't have that much. I also have like an Empty Fist that makes it... Well, I don't know. I have 3 ways into Wrath and 1 way into Calm right now. So, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's okay. But I don't know. I don't think I want it. And, like, are you kidding me? Brilliance? It's just, like, I don't have that kind of energy to spare. So I think I'm just going to go. Ugh. Okay, what can we do? Applying a random Tantrum and then cleaning up with Strike and Eruptions seems good. Maybe Empty Fist, I don't know. Like, we Tantrum. Yeah, this seems fine. So this guy we can take with a Strike. This one requires an Eruption. And we Miracle out one of these 2 attacks. I think the Shield Gremlin always blocks. Like, does it ever attack? I might as well stay in Wrath, right? By the way, very lucky Tantrum, I think. Hitting those 3. Oh, it does attack. Whoops. Okay. Halt. I spend a lot of time in Wrath. I guess I'll take it. Should I have chosen to take some damage to heal? What's 50% for me? 30... So if I'm... No. If I could have taken exactly 10 or 11 damage, it would be right, I guess. That would have been a bit tricky. Let's upgrade the Sash Whip. Well, we have a weak potion that we're sort of planning to use anyway, so the extra weak is not as useful right now as it might be otherwise. So I might upgrade one of my defend, my blocks, like Vigilance. Yeah, that seems better. What happens with Indignation? It just upgrades the while in Wrath effect. Interesting. Okay, this is pretty great. we have like a lot of ways to kill these guys, right? Like Bowling Bash kills one, Hand of Greed kills one. It's just a question of what else to do. I guess just pass. Save the miracle for next turn when, I don't know. What could I possibly want the miracle for next turn? I might as well use it to get an attack in. And then the question is just like, which attack? Empty Fist or Tantrum? Is it possible to draw no attacks next turn? How many non-attacks do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is possible, but very unlikely. And if that does happen, it's probably fine for me to be in Wrath anyway. So I guess that's the plan. It's to end in Wrath so that any attack is lethal. These are glowing, but I can't play them. Not really into any of this. They changed Windmill Strike, apparently, in the most recent patch as well. It has a lower base damage and a greater... Yeah, I remember this used to be like 3 or maybe 2. Now it's 4. Wow. But I don't really see why I want that. I just don't hang on to things for very long. Yeah, get out of here. I don't want these cards. Yeah, let's upgrade the other big defend. I forgot I have Bag of Prep. Like, this is the first time I've noticed how many cards I have turn 1, which is a little unfair because it is pretty cool. I should notice it more. It's relatively likely I'll be able to get out of Wrath next turn. But not guaranteed. And next turn I probably want to just play defends anyway. So I won't, like the bonus of entering next turn in Wrath won't apply very much because I won't attack. And this turn, like, all it gives me is 14 damage, which well, no, it actually gives me less more, but like I get to deal 21 without the Wrath, whereas with the Wrath I would get to deal 30. So it's only 9 damage, and it's taking a pretty big risk for no particular reason. Alright, as it happens, we did draw an attack, so oh well. Actually, starting in Wrath would have, like, it benefits. If we got, like, Empty Fist but not Tantrum, I'd be like, oh darn, I wish I could have started in Wrath because I would actually get more defense from it. Right, because of the hull. Doesn't matter, though. What's done is done. Alright, we're taking 1 damage. I'll drink the Thorns potion. I probably don't need it, but like this is Ascension 11, so we don't heal fully. So even spending a potion to like to make a fight a bit easier is useful. I'm wishing I'd upgraded the Sash Whip as it happens. What did I upgrade instead? The Swivel? It's fine, I guess. But it would have applied 2 weak to him instead of 1 last turn, which, you know, would have helped a lot this turn. What's the plan? Just Tantrum, shuffling the Tantrum back in, and then Vigilance? Like next turn we're drawing Tantrum and Hand of Greed and he barely attacks. Maybe he doesn't attack? I forget exactly what his patterns are. Okay, he attacks for 12. That's kind of serious. Now I sort of wish I'd played the Eruption instead of the Tantrum. Shuffling it back in was a downside as it happens. Should have thrown that weak potion last time. No, I don't know. I would have saved 1 health, but the weakness would have been like 2 turns shorter, so I guess that wouldn't be so great. So we'll just play all the best attacks we can without entering Tantrum. Without having a Tantrum, without throwing a Tantrum. Do I want to Empty Fist here? I would like to be in Calm next turn. I think I'm willing to pay 8 damage for that opportunity, right? What a terrible... Ugh. Definitely did not work out. I missed 8 damage there. Oh well. This fight is not going that great. Like, I didn't even hurt him this turn. Okay, at least we get a good swivel into Hand of Greed here. That's a lot of damage. I mean, I guess it's less because of Sash Whip, but we certainly are not entering Tantrum here. Unless it's lethal, which I don't think it is, right? 9, 25, 37, not even close. But at least we got the weakness on the right turn. That's a big deal. We really need to finish this guy off pretty quick. Well... I guess just Swivel Bowling Bash. I could Indignation, but I don't want to take a bunch of damage. Oh, I should have, because I could have just played the Vigilance again with the energy I got back from... Okay, so I missed a bit of damage there again. However, we have lethal with Hand of Greed. Hey, meat on the bone. Good work. I kind of have a lot of attacks and not enough energy to really count on getting signature move to go off. Right? Like, I don't want any of this. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's really hard for me to... I don't know. I guess on, like, the turns when I blow Calm, I can often play signature move. Right? When if I gain 2 extra energy, I can probably play all the attacks in my hand, and then signature move will be insane, right? It'll do like 60 damage. Because you usually leave Calm by entering Wrath. But there's going to be a lot of turns when I draw this and it's just totally dead. I don't have a lot of ways into Calm, so I think I'm actually just going to skip all cards here. Kind of stinks, but what can you do? I really like the idea of Runic Pyramid over all these other cards. I don't have any retain stuff right now, so it's not like I'm missing anything. Busted Crown is an energy relic, and those are really cool. But, like, being able to hang on to eruptions for when you really want them is insane. Right? I think so. Once again, I'll make the mistake of trying to do Act 2 in a single video. I'm getting faster, right? Only half an hour for Act 1. Still pretty slow, of course. So there's some 3 fire paths on the left and the right, which is good. It's nice to be flexible. I really want to hit some shops. On the left, you can hit up to 3 if you want. That seems great. I miss a bunch of question marks to do it, but that seems obviously correct. If you hit 3 fires, you can only get 1 elite? Is that true? This fire... Yeah. And then from here, the only fire you can still reach is... Oh, no, there's this one. Oh, yeah, that's the only elite you're getting. Right. But you do get all 3 shops. Which seems kind of good when you have 600 gold. Or at least it's good to have that option. I might actually skip the second shop. Spend a bunch of money here, go around. And then have the option to take this shop when I get there. That does seem like a better plan. Runic Pyramid. Okay, let's remember I have that. It's easy for me to forget. This looks like a Vigilance into Tantrum kind of turn. Gain the energy, gain the block, and then immediately blow it on a Tantrum. I'll have 2 energy left to play attacks. And Hand of Greed will be lethal against one of them for sure. I could swivel that as well, gain even more block. And then Miracle 1 more attack if I need it, or a defend or something. Yeah, that seems like a plan. I can Flex Potion first if I really want to. But spending Flex Potion on the birds is a real downer. Because it's like half as effective against them. Whoa! All 3 on the same guy? Didn't really expect that. Okay, well, I guess that means that my first attack will have to be a strike. I was expecting Hand of Greed to hit, like... I don't know. I guess it was only doing 1 damage each time, not 3, so it was pretty... I was going to have to do this, and I just didn't realize it. This does 6, right? So he would be at 30, at 26, which is too high for Hand of Greed. So we hit this guy. I forgot to swivel, but it's fine. I noticed I had... I saw that I had 12 block, and so I didn't think about whether I should swivel, but obviously I should have, right? I mean, Bowling Bash almost kills him, but not quite. Kind of lame. Maybe I should down this guy with Bowling Bash. Can I do that? What if I... Indignation? Is that useful? Indignation Bowling Bash does kill him. And then I get the vulnerable on this guy for free. I don't get to knock him down, but that's okay. I could Empty Fist, but obviously this is better. Is it obviously better? I don't know. It leaves me a way out of Wrath next turn in case for some reason I want that. But obviously I don't. I mean, you know what would be really great? Hand of Greed. And I can just keep lethal in hand for as long as I want, right? So I can afford to just wait for it. The problem is... I mean, there are several. But... Okay, I guess we'll swivel here. I might not be able to draw it, I guess is sort of the issue. Right, my hand might be too full. But it's free to keep playing. Oh! Swivel isn't this turn. It's like, it applies across turns. That's great. He's gonna stand back up again, but that's fine. Really? We still couldn't get there? Well, Tantrum buys us more time, right? Even in Wrath, Tantrum won't kill him? What a dummy. And now we have a 2 out of 3. Oh, 1 out of 2 to get there. All right, but now it's guaranteed. We got there. This is the kind of grinding I hate. But whatever. Free money, right? Who's the boss? Does it matter? Automaton. Bowling Bash is okay against him, but I already have one. Halt actually is kind of cool because I can hang on to it until it's good. And I will always be able to spend all of my energy, so taking 0 cost cards is like sort of fine. Swivel, halt, strike? Strike, swivel, halt, I guess. I just want to, like, keep... I could play the Hand of Greed, but it would be kind of nice to keep it, wouldn't it? I think. Well, instead of the strike, I could play a defend. The strike doesn't do any damage. I was thinking, like, it'll be okay to play the halt as well as the swivel, and then I'll be fine. But I can hang on to the halt, and that's kind of better. So I'll throw away a defend. I actually can't... This is already overdrawing. I did not realize this. Okay, I guess we'll just Hand of Greed then. To get some damage in. You know what? I'm gonna halt. Keeping the free attack power is nice, and keeping Hand of Greed for when I can maybe activate it. Whoa, what? How did my miracle move? Like, what? Alright, so here's the plan. We Eruption, right? Do we? Like, I could play... Yeah, we do. Because that's, like... really good? If I Eruption, that does 9. And then I'm looking at, like, Indignation, right? To make him vulnerable. Because then this does 75 damage, which seems like an awful lot. But actually, it's a bit short. But I have a miracle to get 1 extra strike in. Yeah, so we'll just take him down here. Right? So we're doing 75. He's got a bit more than that, but I can play the Bowling Bash first. And so floating the swivel from turn to turn was really useful here, right? It let us get that 1 extra energy we needed. Ooh, Crushed Joints. Sure. Upgrade, no less. I don't really exhaust cards much. T-set's okay. Scrying is pretty cool. Obviously, we're removing a card. I don't know which card? Probably a strike is fine. I have a lot of good attacks now. Crescendo's not that impressive when everything retains anyway. I'm thinking I should take the tea set. And probably a potion. Follow-up is like, I'm not really sure. I really don't know how to play around Runic Pyramid. Like, when you have Runic Pyramid, you kind of don't need draw. Energy maximization becomes more important, I think. And so a follow-up that's guaranteed to always activate, and usually on an eruption turn, seems pretty okay. Or a wrath turn, I should say. I have so much money. I've got to buy the tea set. Right? It's just like mandatory. And likewise, I think a block potion is pretty much called for. I guess we're going to hit... Well, I mean, we spent several hundred at this shop. I can skip one shop and then hit the next one. And I think that's okay in exchange for these question marks. Okay, give me the mask, I guess. Let's fight, bro. Can I kill him? 9. He's only got 34 health? I thought he had more. I don't have preserved insect or anything. Didn't this guy used to have like 50 something? Wow. So this is 9. This is 14 more for 23. This is 12 more. That's doing it. And then I've still got a Sash Whip for someone else. Actually, I can improve my damage output a tiny bit, I think, by erupting on someone else and Sash Whipping him. No. Eruption is my smallest attack because it's the only one that's not doubled. I guess there's some argument to play a Foresight here instead. Yeah. So I ordered things wrong. I should have played the Foresight sooner. I don't know. Sash Whip is really good, actually. Just like getting some damage out there is more important than scrying, I think. It moved by miracle again. There's some weird interaction with Runic Pyramid and Retain, I guess. This is 28 damage. And swiveling first seems pretty good because I'm going to be getting hit a lot. I can't block everything, but I do want to block as much as I can, obviously. Since I can't kill this guy either. Ooh, Hand of Greed. It's not lethal yet, but it will be soon. Alright, so we lost like, what was it, 4 health or something? We gained a bunch of gold, red mask, and the potion. Although I like these potions better. I should have maybe considered using a block potion? I don't know. These suck. Oh no, just lucky is great. Everything that costs 0 is fine now. My potions are fine. I forgot, I didn't have to pay HP for that, did I? That would kind of be lame. I should have read the text, I guess. What am I upgrading? I could consider hitting another elite instead of the shop. But I think there's plenty of stuff worth upgrading. Like Bowling Bash. Halt. I like relics a lot. Right? I mean, like, fighting an elite for a relic is kind of good. I mean, I can always make this choice later. Like, I can skip this fire instead of this one if I want to fight this elite. I could fight both, but that seems like pretty uncalled for. Making Foresight innate is like maybe good, but enemies are weak on turn 1. Is that relevant somehow? Also, I have Bag of Prep. I have a lot of stuff I need to do on turn 1. I don't know if I want Foresight to be one of them. Turn 1 is also just like a good turn to, like, for small enemies, just absolutely unload and kill them right away, so not having Foresight would be cool. Let's Sash Whip. Yeah. Won't help that much against Automaton, but the elite fight that's coming up soonish, it's useful to have them be weak. How exactly do we work in a Crush Joints? I guess with Vigilance? But then they won't be vulnerable for all the attacks I'm doing. I guess we could spend a miracle here. It's not the end of the world. Maybe just a halt? I have 5 energy, right? And what I'd sort of like to do is play a bunch of attacks. And ideally play, like, at least Vigilance and possibly Swivel at the end of the turn as well. So maybe what I do is I Vigilance, Crush Joints. No. Eruption, Miracle, Crush Joints, Strike, Strike, Vigilance. That seems fine. There's something to be said, by the way, for playing Swivel instead of Vigilance. I get to stay in Wrath and my next attack is doubled, but I think there's, like, a good reason to be in Calm, right? Like, we have a lot of stuff. We have a lot. It was quite likely we would be able to do plenty of damage anyway, whereas, like, we might need the energy from Calm. Anyway, this is, like, highly over. Actually, that might have healed him. No, that's not possible. Give me that money. Rushdown. Normally, I'm a big fan. But not when you have Runic Pyramid. I just don't need that many cards. I'm looking at Swivel, and I'm thinking about it. But I don't have, like, many expensive attacks. But I guess this is kind of like a 1 energy game 8 block. It's like a defend plus with a little bit of upside. You know, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound that great. But sometimes it's 2 energy, right? For Hand of Greed. Sorry. Sometimes it's 0 energy. So, I don't know. But we already have, like, a lot of these cards like that. You know, Swivel, Vigilance. So, I think I'm going to pass on that. I definitely have to fight this elite. I think I'm just going to play it safe and keep upgrading stuff, right? I don't know. Who are the other elites left? We have, well, we fought none of them, so the ones remaining are all of them. The Gremlins, the Book. I somehow always forget one of them. It's another one with 3 dudes, right? Yeah, the Slavers. That's right. I'm not that excited about fighting the Slavers, I can tell you that much. I mean, it could be great with, like, Hand of Greed and Bowling Bash. It could go fine, but it might not. The book and the gremlins, though, I'm feeling pretty good about. I think. I'm gonna try it. Not a lot of blocks here, so that's a good time for a block potion, I think. Maybe a flex potion as well, since we are playing quite a lot of attacks this turn. Maybe I can kill him? Doesn't seem likely, even with a flex potion, right? What's the most attacking I could do? I'll add the flex potions afterward. So this is 9. Plus 6 is 15. I can play this for 14 more is 29. Sash Whip is 20 more is 49. Hand of Greed is 50. So that's like 99. And the benefit I would get from a flex potion is 5, 15, 25, 35. So no, it would not kill him. I think I'll just take the block potion. Not the flex potion. I should be able to get some pretty good attacks next turn as well. Like someday I'll get Tantrum or something, right? No. Actually, this makes it maybe likely enough that I could kill him. Nah, I have other attacks. Alright, how about now? Sort of wishing I'd taken that flex potion, I think. But, I could do 4 attacks. Say 2 strikes and a Hand of Greed. 12, 24, 50 is 74, plus 30 is 104, so that would not do it. So I guess we'll wait and get out of Wrath. This turn hurts. At least he's still weak. Thank goodness for Sash Whip. What is this? All my defends and my halts as soon as I leave Wrath? I think I strike first. And then swivel plus some number of halts. 2, I guess. Okay, this'll do it. Tantrum. Indignation. Hand of Greed. There were other lethals, but that was the first one I saw. When you add a skill, upgrade it. More follow-ups are fine. I'm a little low on health now. Oh, okay. So I'm a little worried about getting to this shop. That fight went a lot worse than I hoped it would. Is this a good turn for a flex potion? Do I need it? Like, just Tantrum, Bowling Bash, follow-up is pretty great. I don't think I need it. Well, these guys could be an issue. There's a lot of them. I have to get out a lot of damage. How much am I getting out? Like, this is 14 times 3 is 52? No, 42. I think I'll be okay without the flex. I love that noise. I don't know why. Okay, I'm in Wrath, so Hand of Greed is 50. Yeah. I can't kill this guy. But I can enter Vigilance and be totally... Oh, actually I could just Wrath. And keep hitting him. Should I hang around and try to get the next Hand of Greed? It seems like very greedy, but also there's no cost to waiting at least one turn. I'm never going to wait this many turns. Are you kidding me? Let's just Miracle a Strike and have done. Ornamental Fan, look at that. Alright, easy fight, didn't need that potion. Bottled Miracle, sure. Crescendo Plus. I don't know, I have enough ways into Wrath. I need ways into Calm. Like, this deck has a lot of Wrath in it. Gain a bunch of block and scry, sure. Bowling Bash the Shield Gremlin for 21 seems pretty good. Maybe I should swivel first? Yeah, I want the energy, I think. I don't know which one of them to hit with this. I guess the oh, that's a wizard? I'll just once I'm in Wrath, I'll just gank him with one hit. Ooh. I think I will actually Miracle a Third Eye. Well, I'll play Third Eye and then probably Miracle a Strike, I guess would be another way to put it. I don't need a Tantrum so much as I need an Empty Fist. I don't really want to defend. All these halts are going to be good enough. This seems fine. Draw these 2 and 3 other cards. I don't have to Miracle a Strike now. I'm down to few enough cards that I'm not overdrawing, and I can Miracle the Strike next turn if I want. That's a lot of damage, guys. I guess I should kill you. Wish I had a swivel available, but I don't. So follow-up is almost lethal on the little guy, so I guess we combine that with a Just Lucky. No thanks. I think we just have to Hand of Greed the... Well... Oh, this would have been lethal on the little guy. I didn't count that somehow. So I made a mistake here, that's for sure. kind of have to, like... Well, no. I could just play one of my halts and be fine here. Get to stay in Wrath. Put a little more damage in on the leader. Or the little guy. No, I should just empty fist him. He'll be attacking for 5, which I'll be fine with. But I want to play one more card. So it might as well be a halt. And then I don't need to defend. I can, like, strike. And, like, Indignation Crush Joints kills this guy. Although, honestly, I want to play the Crush Joints and the Sash Whip against the boss here. So... I'm not sure what. Here, take some damage. I don't know. Alright, I guess I'll have to follow up on him. Ah, but it's not lethal until I Indignation. We want to play the Crush Joints now while it's active. Now back to follow up. And we can Sash Whip as well. And Miracle a Strike. Hand of Greed time. We got him. So much money. I really need to hit a lot of shops. Ooh, winged boots. Speaking of hitting shops, I still don't understand why this is good. I actually did see some people on like Reddit or something talking about this, and the argument was that it's great with Deva form, which, like, sure, if you have unlimited energy, this is a way to sync it pretty well, I guess. But there's any X card is, right? So I don't know. Pass all? Pass all. They're just bad. Give me them boots. We already wanted to go here anyway, so let's go here. Alright, now we got some relics I want. Oh, that's right, this is upgraded. Thanks. I don't need it. I don't want to draw 4 cards. Are you kidding me? There's more Third Eye, though. You know, it's a thing. So we remove a card. And the card that we remove is probably a strike. They're just, like, never very good. Even if you can play them in Wrath, they're not that great. But, like, I probably want these 2 relics, and what does that come up to? Like 398? So I can still buy whatever I want, pretty much. Yeah, Third Eye is nice. And I think that's all. Yeah, none of the rest of this stuff looks... Well, actually, though, how many 2-cost cards do I have? I have the 2 swivels, 1 swivel. 1 swivel, 1 vigilance, 1 hand of greed. So this is kind of a way to gain some energy. Right? But it is a big pain to have to draw it. And even after I've gotten it active, like I can wait till it lines up with my big cards, so it's less bad. Yeah, I think this is actually good. Like, most combats, I should be able to get at least 1 energy out of it, and most of the time the draw won't matter that much. I guess? Alright. Maybe the first time I've ever taken Enlightenment. And I needed it to be upgraded for that to even be worthwhile, but... It's still highly questionable. I don't know. I don't really super need to upgrade any of this. Bowling Bash? Sure. We Tantrum, play a couple attacks, and play one of these 2 scrying cards. I guess this one? Yeah. I actually chose Tantrum before Scry, because if I draw Tantrum again, I don't want it. Ooh, get out of here. Oh, I have enough energy to do, like, a lot of things. Didn't think about that. The, T set. So let's just keep a bunch of attacks and... Does this kill him? Deal 20 damage, and then he's vulnerable. This is 30. That's 50 already. This is... another 30? No. Yeah. No, what's... It's another 27. So 20... 50 plus 27, 77. And then this is, I think I'm off by 5 somewhere. Right, 30, 50, 25. No, this is not 30. 20. This is 27. That's 57. This is 30. No, it's not. Yeah, it's 30. That's 87. And this is lethal. So I guess I'll keep these. I won't draw a Hand of Greed, probably. Which is a bummer, but what can you do? Guaranteed lethal is... Oh no, it's not guaranteed because of Snecko! How could you do this to me, Snecko? Alright, let's hope that it's all free. I have Bottled Miracles. Maybe I can play enough cards. Ugh. Snecko! You're in big trouble, dude. Well, let's halt. Can I afford to vulnerable him here? I think I can Sash Whip as well. Yeah, I'm gonna just play a bunch of stuff. I somehow mathed wrong. I can't even Miracle the follow up because ugh. It wouldn't be active then. Well, that was a badly played turn. But, you know, we got Hand of Greed as a reward, so was it really bad? Who can say? I mean, we would have gotten Hand of Greed anyway, right? Clearly, the answer is yes, it was a badly played turn. Oh! Cards that give me calm, thank the Lord. Yeah, just Fear No Evil is... I mean, Meditate is fine, but I don't need cards. Regretting not taking that Flex Potion earlier. Can I afford to Smith here? I feel like I should probably rest. What would I Smith if I were smithing? Halt. pretty great, right? It's like 6 health even if I only play it once. If I play it twice, it's, you know, practically as good as resting. I guess 3 times to make it actually as good as resting. I'm not sure I can make it through a hyper beam, honestly, without a little help. Yeah, let's play cautiously. Let's take a rest. Tantrum and a bunch of follow-ups. It's not an attack. Really should be. Whatever. It's okay to play a Fear No Evil here. I'll just play a defend to free up hand space, I think. No, that's silly. Save the defend. Could be worth something. For example, the enemy might be attacking for 32. I mean, we have Vigilance, but I'm already in Wrath. That's right. Indignation? No, I don't have that much energy. I just want to, like, play a couple attacks and, well, actually, Indignation is it's as good as an attack here, I think. I have 14 block, so just Vigilance defends. And let's Miracle the Foresight. Start getting rid of bad cards right away. My greed! Actually, that's fine, because as soon as I get it back, I can kill his friend with it. I don't really want the Sash Whip. It's like okay damage-wise. Tantrum? I guess. I don't know. This kills him, and then Hand of Greed kills his friend. What do I get back? Enlightenment. Well, would have been nice to have that before the Hand of Greed, but what can you do? Nah. I took Bowling Bash like for this guy. Or no, I already had it, I think. But certainly I had this guy in mind when I was thinking of taking a second one. Does he attack this turn? I can't tell. I don't really want all these scries. I have a lot of block already and I have my scry thing active. He does attack this turn, okay. So we can weaken him, although it won't actually weaken him. So I guess we start with a follow-up. Try to weaken him, it doesn't work. Tantrum's probably alright. I'm definitely playing these Hulks. And now I have enough defense, right? So I guess we like Tantrum, Fear No Evil. Cool. Hand of Greed is... This is his Hyper Beam turn though, I think, so maybe not. Oh, I could... If I draw a Hand of Greed, I can cheapen it with Enlightenment, which is sort of nice, even if I don't play it. I can just hang on to it till he's dead, honestly. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, it's not his... I was wrong. Wow, Enlightenment hits all 3 of my 2-cost cards at once. That's great. Didn't think this through, though. I deactivated the follow-up. I guess it's fine. I have energy. This turn... Could I kill him? I probably won't be able to make him vulnerable, so the answer is, like, no, right? Yeah. So let's just keep a bunch of defends, then. Okay. And, I don't know if I needed to play all of those, actually. I think I was already in column, so I should have kept the, Vigilance. Oh, this is a 0 energy block. I'll take it. Why is Hand of Greed 0? Because of Swivel. Oh. Swivel into Just Lucky is pretty lame, huh? Alright, just get out of here, I guess. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. But, I mean, that's life, I guess. Not much I can do about it. Did I rest? I did rest, right? I'm pretty glad. I'd be dead if I hadn't rested. Alright, so we start with Crushing Joints, which actually works. I should have maybe played Indignation? No, it wouldn't have... Ah! I should have played Indignation to enter Wrath, which would deal damage to him, yes. Okay, so I missed some damage there, but I think it's going to be fine. I can just wait till next turn to Hand of Greed him. Keep all the attacks. Throw away Enlightenment, set up a Swivel. Okay. This fight didn't go great, but it went fine. Just making sure I had enough energy for this, and I do. Hey, meat on the bone. We're in, like, fine shape after the fight. Devaform. Establishment. These are all bad cards. Establishment is fine if you have retained cards, but I have literally 0 of them. So, really quite awful. Reach Heaven is the only one that seems playable. Well, with Runic Pyramid, you can kind of make up the energy you spent on Devaform, I guess. But then Runic Pyramid stops being so useful because you're just like playing everything every turn anyway. I don't know. Not sure. I mean, it's not useless because you can like save things for a turn when they're more useful or whatever. But I don't really have any energy sinks, and so Devaform is looking pretty bad. Yeah, I think I just skip. I skipped the last boss reward too, didn't I? Sacred Bark. Double the effectiveness of potions? Huh. Alright, I think we just take the Sozu. I need some energy. Transforming and upgrading some cards is cool. I could get rid of the strikes and defends or something, but I just need to be able to play more things. I don't know, do I though? I've been ending combats with like only a couple cards left in my hand, which means I'm like more or less keeping up with the cost of the stuff in my deck, and so, you know, maybe not Sozu. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the Sozu. I feel real bad about just having 3 energy going into the final fight, but I seem able to play my cards, and you can tell that's true because even with Pyramid, I don't have that much left at the end of combat all the time. Yeah, just get rid of like 3 defend. 2 defends and a strike. Oh no! These are awful! Swivel plus is okay, I guess. Ah! I need an energy relic immediately. I just gained a bunch of draw. I should have thought about that. The possibility of gaining draw is like pretty horrible. Okay, if I lose, this is why. And you'll find out next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.